Hey guys, welcome to the Builder's Corner. This week I am taking a closer look at the next build. Welcome to the Cruiser Racer channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels, and this is my creative space. I call it the Builder's Corner. The Builder's Corner is the home for electric bike enthusiasts. And in this space, we're always on the hunt for the perfect canvas. A canvas for me is a bike frame. Nothing excites me more than turning something old into something new. So if this appeals to you and you like what we like too, then subscribe to this channel. Here in the Builder's Corner, you'll learn about bike mechanics and DIY custom e-bike builds. Now, let's get to the show. Being that I started my work with the AmeriCorps program, which will get me more time at second cycle, I decided that now is a good time to start planning out this build. My goal is to make each build better than the last using the experience and knowledge that I've gained from the past. From my last build, the Cafe Racer, I learned that cantilever brakes don't work well with conversion kits. Therefore, these have to go. I also learned that not all bikes can be converted with the particular hubs that I like to use. For example, rear hubs are not meant for cruiser bikes. The dropouts along the seat stays are too small for the axle of a hub motor. Because of that factor, you must use a front hub for these types of bikes. Also, some cruisers have wide forks that will easily accommodate the size of a front motor. But there are cruisers that have factory installed forks that are also too small for a front hub and the axle. For those types of cruisers, the next best solution is to change the fork, which is what I'll be doing here. That means I'll be changing the stem, headset, and fork altogether. I'll also be changing the handlebar, but it's not required. It's only my choice. But I digress. Back to the brake. As I mentioned, the cantilever brakes have to be changed. The challenge that I see ahead for this task is the housing and wiring are internal, meaning they're running through the frame. Now the rule for changing brake lines is if you're going to change the cables, you should also change the housing. But because all of the housing and the cable lines are internal, I'm going to need to seek help from a more experienced or knowledgeable mechanic. The next thing I see on the horizon is the bottom bracket. In order for this bike to have a full ability to be a pedal assist, it requires a 3-piece bottom bracket. This bike, just like the majority of cruiser bikes, has a 1-piece bottom bracket, and there is simply no way to mount a PAS sensor or magnetic ring to a 1-piece bottom bracket. The other challenge I see is finding a place to mount the battery and the controller. With this build, I would like to stay away from mounting these two components to a rear rack. I'd like to mount these components to the center of the frame for perfect weight distribution. However, there are no tapped holes in the center of the frame, and I'd have to do it myself, and that is not an easy job. So what I'm going to do is check around with a few metal shops just to see if adding tapped holes will distort the aerodynamics of the frame. The only other idea I have for mounting the two components is building a center box that will allow me to store them inside. But the contour of the frame is a very challenging shape and frankly intimidating. So once again, I'll be wrestling with this decision for a while. So you see, building a custom e-bike that's attractive and appealing is not an easy project, especially when your ideas exceed your canvas. But the process is fun. Although frustrating, the outcome is the reward. I'm always proud of the finished product, and I am confident that I'll be proud of this one as well. If you have any ideas or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Please leave your feedback in the comment section. I will continue to post my progress of this build in the coming months, and then I'm also going to post my vision for this build in the weeks to come. And when the build is complete, I will produce another documentary video of all the posts compiled for another Art of the Build series, so look forward to that too. We interrupt this program for a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is Cruiser Racer. Cruiser Racer is more than just a channel on YouTube. It is an entire platform based on electric bike building and enthusiasm. The first way you can help support this channel is by liking this video and subscribing. And if you'd like to go a little further, check out our store on Teesprings. In the store, you'll find eye-popping and authentic designs from the Cruiser Racer line and the Electron Rebels. This is a great way to support this entire platform and help us grow. So head on over to the store and check out our designs today. Now back to the show. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please show me by stimulating the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. I post to this channel twice a week on Monday and Friday, and in between those days, you can find me on Instagram as well. Also, be a pal. Check out my t-shirt designs in the Cruiser Racer store. You can find links to the store and the IG page in the description below. And I have a series of blogs that I've written about the e-bike industry, which is also in the description below. So check that out too. Have a great week of riding, and I'll see you on the next video. Do us a favor while you're out there and stay safe and ride easy.